Good evening and welcome back to another episode of The Longing. Today we're going to be continuing to read the Iliad by Homer. So, oops, I clicked on the wrong ones. So, let's get going. Dum-de-dum. He said, and like a lion stalked along, with shouts incessant, earth and ocean rung. Sent from his following host, the Grecian train, with answering thunders, filled the echoing plain. A shout that tore heaven's concave. A shout that tore heaven's concave and above, shook the fixed splendours of the throne of Jove. I'm going to do the time reversal now. I know we've literally just started the episode, but the start of a book, an internal book, is the right time to do this, really. So let's make a blue fire and reverse time. That was a bit unexpected. I was not expecting that to be quite so soon. So let's reverse our time as far as it'll go, as quick as we can. Hey, there's never very much to say in these things, in these reversals. I mean, if I can make it 10 pages at a time, that means it's 3 minutes of rewinding. That's if I can make it that fast, which I don't think I'll be able to consistently. Although we are making pretty good progress, since that was what, 12. Oh, that was a pickup, not a make a fire. Dun-dun-dum. This is one of the few things that I do quickly in this game, actually, is time reversal. Didn't quite make another 12 days, but not far off. Actually, no, we did make 12 days, didn't we? Now we've got the last one to do, and then we can continue to read. We do still need to make it to the earliest we can get, which is here. So we'll stop. And then we'll continue with the Iliad once time stops reversing. Any second. There we go. Greek earrings. Book 14. Argument 231. Juno deceives Jupiter by the girdle of Venus. Nestor, sitting at the table with Machaon, is alarmed with the increasing clamour of war, and hastens to Agamemnon. On his way he meets that prince with Diomed and Ulysses, whom he informs of the extremity of the danger. Agamemnon proposes to make their escape by night, which Ulysses withstands, to which Diomed adds his advice, that wounded as they were, they should go forth and encourage the army with their presence, which advice is pursued. Juno, seeing the partiality of Jupiter to the Trojans, forms a design to overreach him. She sets off her charms with the utmost care, and, the more surely to enchant him, obtains the magic girdle of Venus. She then applies herself to the god of sleep, and, with some difficulty, persuades him to seal the eyes of Jupiter. This done, she goes to Mount Ida, where the god, at first sight, is ravished with her beauty, sinks in her embraces, and is laid asleep. Neptune takes advantage of his slumber, and succours the Greeks. Hector is struck to the ground with a prodigious stone by Ajax, and carried off from the battle. Several actions succeed, till the Trojans, much distressed, are obliged to give way. The lesser Ajax signalizes himself in a particular manner. But not the genial feast nor flowing bowl could charm the cares of Nestor's watchful soul. His startled ears the increasing cries attend, then thus impatient to his wounded friend: "What new alarm, divine Machaon, say? What mixed events attend this mighty day? Hark, how the shouts divide, and how they meet, and now come full and thicken to the fleet. Here with the cordial draught dispel thy care. Let Hecamede the strengthening bath prepare. Refresh thy wound and cleanse the clotted gore, while I the adventures of the day explore." He said, and seizing Thrasymedes' shield, his valiant offspring hastened to the field. That day the son his father's buckler bore, then snatched a lance and issued from the door. Soon as the prospect opened to his view, his wounded eyes the scene of sorrow knew. Dire disarray, the tumult of the fight, the wall in ruins and the Greeks in flight. As when old ocean's silent surface sleeps, the waves just heaving on the purple deeps, while yet the expected tempest hangs on high, weighs down the cloud and blackens in the sky. The mass of waters will no wind obey, Jove sends one gust and bids them roll away. While wavering counsels thus his mind engage, fluctuates in doubtful thought the Pylian sage. To join the host or to the general haste, debating long he fixes on the last. Yet as he moves the sight his bosom warms, the field rings dreadful with the clang of arms. The gleaming falchions flash, the javelins fly, blows echo blows, and all, or kill or die. Him in his march the wounded princes meet, by tardy steps ascending from the fleet. The king of men, Ulysses the divine, and who to Tydeus owes his noble line. 232. Their ships at distance from the battle stand, in lines advanced along the shelving strand, whose bay the fleet unable to contain, at length beside the margin of the main. Rank above rank the crowded ships they moor, who landed first lay highest on the shore. Supported on the spears they took their way, unfit to fight, but anxious for the day. Nestor's approach alarmed each Grecian breast, whom thus the general of the host addressed: "O grace and glory of the Achaean name, what drives thee, Nestor, from the field of fame? Shall then proud Hector see his boast fulfilled, our fleets in ashes and our heroes killed? Such was his threat, now too soon made good. on many a Grecian bosom writ in blood? Is every heart inflamed with equal rage against your king, nor will one chief engage? And have I lived to see with mournful eyes in every Greek a new Achilles rise? And with that, we come to the end of the episode with not very much reading, but that's fine. So I will say thank you very much for joining us today. I hope you all have a wonderful morning, evening, afternoon, or night, no matter what time of day it is. I hope you all have a wonderful one of it. And as always, we will be back tomorrow for more of The Longing. Goodbye.